hotel list form is mainly used as an information center to follow up the casino guests whom the casino hosts. Through its functional and flexible structure, it also assists to all staff all the way along the process that will probably include hotel and flight bookings and airport transfers. Naturally, all steps of that process will cause hosting costs to casino, and finally reports will be required in order to measure the result of the operation. Let's see how the hotel list form of Casino Assist will guide you all the way along. When you first open the form, you will be notified by the colored cells for special information. Here, for example, you will be notified for reservations marked as guest of, meaning reservations accepted by the requests of VIP players as their guests who are supposed to be non-players. Rooms with more than 2 guests, with the names. Hotel check-in list for today. Hotel check-out list for today. Reservation found with room but room number is missing. Incoming flights for today. Outgoing flights for today. Flight found but airport transfer is not required. Flight tickets arranged by. If there is a ticketing department of casino, that part can also be used interactively with ticketing department for sending orders for flight tickets, as issue, cancel, etc. Here the letter G on the title is used for guest, and F is used for flight. Finally, flight ticket status for both guests can be seen easily both for incoming and outgoing flights, and all the logs for ticketing process can be monitored from the first step till now. Now, let's have a look to customization of form view and see how flexible is Casino Assist's hotel list. By changing the selection period to an earlier date, you can see the reservations history in the past. Green rows that are colored by clicking on All Done column represent the records those are checked out from the hotel, airport transfer arranged, extra expenses charged and all prepared for operation or junket reports. In the same way, when you pick a date for the future, you will see the active reservations those are already in process. Clicking on Show All box will bring you all the records together with the cancelled reservations. Or, you can directly click for the cancelled reservations for the selected period. Rooming in Process option will report all the unfinished records for rooming process with missing information, such as the records without room number or room type. IHL, including checkout option, gives the in-house list with the rooms who are checking out today by disabling date selection option. And IHL, excluding checkout option, gives the in-house list by also disabling date selection option. Casino Assist also notifies users for the irregularities. Here, for example, room number 409 is reported as a reservation conflict. When I pick the room 409 from the list, I find out room is booked for 2 names for 29th. In the same way, different flights from the same room reservation is reported as an irregularity to be checked that is mostly expected to be the same. List can be ordered by a single click on title column. And data in columns can be filtered by picking the selections from the list view. Columns are designed as the child columns of main titles. You can hide or unhide all columns as block. In the same way, some particular child columns are available to be customized. You can also prepare any number of templates and save and fix them as you design. Template will be saved with the columns you picked, as well as the widths of each, as you configure. You can also configure the font width as customized and save as a part of template. 4 headers. 4 content. And for footers, separately. When you decide all is good with the configuration done, you can save the template with an alias name and with a description with. Once you configure and save any template, it will be available anytime. You can also set any customized template as default if you want hotel list to be opened directly with your configuration. Let's configure another template just for expenses. Now, you can see 2 templates more, other than Casino Assist default, that you can navigate between, modify or delete anytime you want. Let's make a new reservation as an example, for both hotel and flights together. Left side of new reservation form is for hotel details. System automatically registers the last category of the player. And if the user has no right to change the player's category, then the category box will be locked. In case of flights tickets to be arranged by casino or airport transfer as well, flight information will be required. Picked names will be shown at the top of blue box, so one data entry will be valid for all picked names. In case of destinations to be typed incorrect, system will pop up the list of destinations automatically. If the mirror for outgoing option is checked, then system automatically prepares the data for return flight. Prepared information as mirrored from incoming flight can be changed if necessary before posting outgoing flight information. Now, I have hotel and flight reservation, but both of them are not completed. Let's take more steps and proceed to complete flight information. All the changes regarding to flight information can be followed from the logs and traced step by step. As the green rows show the steps for changes, white row shows the last updated situation. You can also put extra costs for flight other than flight costs such as extra luggage cost, seat selection, etc. for both incoming and outgoing separately. If there are more than 2 names for the room reservation, you can add more names both for room and for flights. Clicking on any row will fill the boxes for information below, and this information will be copied to picked name when the Save button clicked. Any single name can be picked from the list and completely separate information can be processed for the picked one. And all the changes can be traced name by filtering any name from the list. Unlimited number of names can be registered under the same room reservation and all the guests' flight details can differ from each other and can be managed separately. Let's have a look to our reservation on the list. You can find any particular reservation by sorting any column by column click, or you can type any part of the reservation to search box to find. And you can apply any modifications on the reservation for both hotel and/or flights parts. Modifications applied will be shown on the main form view, and some parts will give notifications by coloring cells. Any changes on the hotel reservation or category side can be traced by history report. Let's change the room type and see the changes on the form. All the changes will be logged as the value before and after the change, changed by, changed time and changed computer name. Room count tab consists of 2 parts. On the upper side, you can see the number of reserved rooms by room type on daily basis. And below, you can see the incoming and outgoing figures by the number of the rooms and by packs. You can pick any particular period for that report and finally can see the room occupancy on daily basis. Rooming calendar form is a clearly laid out calendar report of bookings. While left side of this form lists the bookings, with room types and room numbers as registered, on the right side, you can see the non-registered pending list of the bookings, waiting for room types and numbers to be registered. List as selection box has 3 options. Only Casino List is only the list of bookings with booked room numbers. Combined is the list of all rooms in the hotel, together with the bookings registered by Casino. And only Blocked option represents the list of the rooms in the hotel, blocked by the casino. Here, no blockage found for now. Before proceeding with blockage option, let's see how easily we can navigate with registered and unregistered reservations, also by seeing the gaps on the laid-out calendar. On the right side of the report as pending reservations, I also see the previous stays of the guest as reservations history. This may also assist reservation staff in decision-making, which room to be given to the guest, in the means of room type, even room number, as some royal guests may prefer to stay, always in the same room. Simply double-clicking on the right side will pick the data as reservation ID and main guest name. And in the same way, simply double-clicking on the left side will pick the room number. As Casino Assist knows the reservation dates from reservation ID, any conflict with unavailable dates will stop the process and user will be informed for the conflict. In the case of giving up and canceling the match done, you can right-click on the matched reservation and proceed with the Cancel Room block menu. Category and the class information of the guest is optionally can be visible or invisible as preferred. Let's make some samples and try to give the same type of room to the guests according to their stay in the past. Room blockage form is used to proceed with a blocked quantity of rooms by casino from hotel for some particular periods. Let's suppose we will have more than 140 rooms from different room types for the coming weekend, with the room numbers as we wish. When I click the Set Blockage button, picked rooms will be blocked for casino for the selected period, here, from 29th till the October 2nd. Now, let's see the effects of room blockage on rooming calendar and room count parts. When you pick only blocked option, you will see the list of blocked rooms and colored with the dates of blockage. Gaps in the colored area show the available rooms. When you click Combined option, you will see the list of all rooms in the hotel, and again blocked rooms will be seen as colored. When you click on Pending List now, you will see all the availability colored as green on the left side, that you can allocate your unregistered selection. Let's remove category and class information of the guests to have a clear view of guest names. Here are more samples illustrating room availability over blocked rooms by casino from hotel. Room count view will also be changed as registered rooms and available blocked rooms on room type base. Here, for example, I can see 15 rooms of room type Seaside Suite as blocked by casino and the occupancy out of 15 blocked for each day. Organizing airport transfers is also available by Casino Assist, as the system already has the required information for flight schedules guest by guest, flight durations, and the transfer time required from hotel to airports. When you pick the dates and click Show Transfer button, system reports both incoming and outgoing transfers separately. Naturally, guests with the same flights in the same room reservation are organized as one transfer group. In the middle of the form view, casino cars list can be seen, and green color will represent the availability of the cars for the selected group for both incoming or outgoing. Clicking on a transfer group from incomings or outgoings list and one of the cars from car list successively matches and assigns them to each other if there is no occupancy with the picked car. In the case of one car to be used for the guests with different reservations, system notifies users by red coloring the X column, also giving them a group code. You can also cancel the assigned airport transfer as illustrated. Notes can be added to the attention of the driver as shown. In the case of using outsourced cars those are not registered in Casino's car list, outsource box can be used for both incoming and outgoing. Any number of outsourced cars can be added and removed anytime with an alias name and a description. Compare Hotel Data tab is used for transferring data from hotel via Microsoft Excel sheets and also compare casino processed and hotel processed data in order to find the differences. Compare in-house list selection is used to compare the in-house list to check and to be synchronized on daily basis. And compare hotel data and import billing values selection imports all the values to Casino Assist from Microsoft Excel sheets simply via copy-paste method. In this example, the Microsoft Excel report generated by Hotel Management System Fidelio is used and named as 4003. Any Excel report can be customized for Casino Assist and can be used as in this example as long as the required information is provided. When you simply copy and paste the required information properly, Casino Assist will compare datas and report the differences in seconds. Removing Show Only Differences option will bring you matched and unmatched data together as the differences colored. Let's have a look which differences Casino Assist found out. Name, room number, check-in and check-out dates are all the same and only the room type differs. As this difference does not have any effect on workflow, Casino Assist detects the situation as acceptable but also reports as colored. Here, only the names are different and must be checked for the correct one from both hotel and casino. And finally here, checkout date differs. At that point, corrections must be done on both sides and data must be synchronized. You can also eliminate the differences by picking the corresponding rows. Double-clicking on rows on each side will allocate the selection in the boxes and corresponding records will be ready to be matched. Now I have all the differences reported. As long as I correct the differences and rerun the process, 100% synchronized situation can be expected. Now, let's see how thousands of records coming from hotel, regarding to room and extra invoices in Excel sheet is imported to Casino Assist in seconds. Here, data regarding to September 2022 is requested from Fidelio system and obtained in Excel sheet. Please notice that the structure of Excel sheet provided is more likely in a plain text rather than to be in regular data format. There are many rows and columns without data inside. There are titles in the middle of the report. And more complicated to be said is, there are also horizontal columns inside vertical data, in the means of room and extra charges in different types. Almost 5,000 rows of complicated data must be entered to system also by converting to Turkish lira values to US dollars. Casino Assist will handle this heavy and complicated process for you and import all this data in seconds. Just you need to do is selecting the period you want to import. Copy your selection. And clicking on Import Excel Floyo button after right-clicking on Y Casino Assist form. Here, the configuration is done for Fidelio's Excel output, named as 4524. But this import process can be customized for your system as well. Now I am reported as, Casino Assist found 564 records matched, in the means of name, surname, room number, check-in and check-out dates. And found 6 records in hotel list, but could not be matched in casino list. Finally, 8 records found in casino list, but could not be matched in hotel list. Those differences can be matched manually in the case of figuring out the reasons. Here, for example, same guest but surname missing in the hotel list. Here, same guest but name and surname exchanged. Here, same guest but user found an extra comma after surname as a technical problem. Here, same guest but with difference in surname with one letter. Here, same guest but added number 2 after surname to distinguish. And here, same guest with the same situation with previous match. No match found in hotel list for the remaining 2 records in casino list and should be investigated. My list is ready to import, and clicking transfer button will transfer all the values to Casino Assist properly. Data transferred, and only the differences are reported to be checked. Let's have a look to hotel list whether the data came properly. Before refreshing the report, I see the most of the hotel and extra values as 0 and a list total of around 23,000 for room and around 9,000 for hotel extras. Now I see the values changed, with the figures coming from import process. That was all regarding to Casino Assist hotel list. Thanks for watching.